Alright, so I'm gonna get boot me. Uh, which one do I want? Um,
Oh yeah, I guess I can also do this.
are we streaming now or?
Yes, I've been streaming for like a couple minutes now.
Oh shit, my bad.
No, you're good. You didn't
I'm
know.
I'm sorry. I'm such a good DM.
We're perfect.
Well, hopefully we're all able to be heard through the live stream.
You should be, assuming no one talks over each other and constantly does bullcrap, which we are known to do. So.
These caramel.
Give me 1 second. Ads are being lovely. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna add this to.
You should turn that down since he's live streaming this.
Right.
You get a copyright strike on my thing, I swear to God.
Tricky, don't claim copyright, please.
No, it's fine. They
Hold on,
usually
let me-
just ID claim, and even then, I barely have any of my videos restricted, so it's fine.
Okay. Okay, I turned it down 3 notches. Okay. All right, Calvin, are you actually able to hear the music this time?
Is it playing?
Okay, that's a no.
I can't hear it either. I can't hear it either.
Well, damn it! I'm playing Lugia's theme.
I'm also.
Well, I guess in this case it's probably a good thing because copyright issues.
Right.
Just so it's known, I'm also recording this, so I can just chop this up later into best moments and then upload it later.
Okay.
I mean, it's still too loud.
How is it still loud? Oh wait, you're in the bedroom. You echoey here.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. Do you want me to turn down more?
Yes, please.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Hold on.
Oh yeah, this is not family friendly.
Yeah, no. People are gonna die. Probably. I mean,
Probably. No, they're. I know
Fate.
you.
That's the word.
I know you. You're gonna have 1 death in here, at least. And I know for a fact there'll be more.
Okay, how about now, Coda?
Still too loud. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, bitch, that thing's at 9 volume. What do you mean loud?
Say
Like,
that
I know-
again. Say that again. Say it again, I swear.
Is someone gonna do a summary for Kat's character, even though she is not gonna be in this?
Yes. I will mention how she traveled along with you guys for achievements, who she was as a character, as well as who she represents in the group, and why. I kind of made a simple story why she's not gonna be in the campaign. It's nothing too out of the ordinary. It sounds like something like her character would do. So.
I'm gonna write down what you state, and I'm gonna send it to her, and just be like, "So is this your character? Is this what you're doing?"
I feel like she'd be like, "Yeah, sounds about right." Alright. So I'm able to start, right?
Of course.
Okay, so first I'm gonna do the quick summary thing, and then I'm gonna do the whole welcome to D&D. Alright. This world of Pokémon, filled with enchantment, wonder, and above all else, friendship. The bonds that we share with these magical creatures known as Pokémon. Some you are able to find in the sea, the sky, and the land. And with our 4 heroes, they have admired such amazing creatures. From Champion Milo of the Napaj region, who was able to conquer giants, destroy cultists from the inside using their own shall we say, arsenal, and is able to manipulate some minds and desires in order to achieve the good of goals. Stephen, champion of Geotopia, where islands rise with their majestic beauty and wonder, though had to go through many challenges through Napaj alongside Milo and friends. How he had to learn certain battle techniques in order to become the better person he is today, accompanied by hilarity and action. Citrine, a Pokemon contest goer, fantastic cook, and a monk. For now, he has accompanied the Pokemon Ranger. What's the word I'm looking for?
You were doing
Agency.
good.
So good in narration. Agency throughout Napaj and Geotopia, honing his physical skills to help his friends, Stephen and Milo, through any and all of which will achieve, even if this means earning the bond of a once-forgotten legendary. Cat, who has, from the beginning, not wanted to do anything, not wanted to go anywhere, but through time and the weight of their friends, friendship and bond, was able to look at a starry god in the eyes, catch it, train the hopeless, conquer battles that were unconquerable, and also hone the bond of a forgotten legendary. As these four have gone through so much, whether it is to run into each other out of nowhere and defeat an angry Pikachu in a cave, to the stroking sands of charging warhogs, to finding and the reasoning behind Cultist X, to try to not fall off floating mountains and soar the skies of tempered legendaries. These four have been through a lot together, and their journey continues. So welcome to the Pokemon D&D Season 3, everyone! Woo!
Yeah!
Let us get it! First, we shall introduce all the characters. Going into Season 3, talk about a little bit about themselves. Let's start actually with the first one who showed up, Steven, surprisingly, who is the first to show up.
Yeah, that is
Steven,
not,
go ahead and talk about
that
yourself
is
a little bit.
not common, by the way. I am very much so usually the latest. So yes, I am Steven. I never sleep. It is just a fact. Favorite Pokemon that I've traveled with so far have been my Napajian Greninja and my Tidra. They're just my favorites. There's plenty of others as well. Oh, and Wampleton. Plenty of others as well. So many Pokemon I've encountered with and enjoyed. I'm very happy to have recently become champion. And my favorite memory so far, because I just thought about it today, was during that championship match and me just tricking the opponent to allow me to get underneath the giant Pokemon and just Night Slash it. It's still my favorite. It's very nice.
Alright, let us move on to Milo, champion of Napaj. Go ahead and talk about yourself a little bit.
I started out as plainly just a little shit, and then I grew to be even a bigger little shit who just simply will punch somebody in the face and use their dead body, fainted body, as a shield and in a Pokemon battle.
It's true, they did.
Okay. You also forgot to mention negotiation tactic, play with their souls.
Yeah, I like to play with children's souls using my Haunter.
Specifically children.
We got to emphasize the souls, okay? We don't play with children.
No, seriously.
Okay.
Seriously.
We are not hypno here. Milo, would you like to tell us about a couple of Pokemon you enjoyed collecting along the way?
Bear is one of my favorites. Who else was on my team? It's been a while.
You don't remember your own Pokemon? No, I'm kidding.
How dare you? I mean,
Well, you had Vespiquen. You had
shut up. Shut it, you.
that Steven lost a fire type to.
Shut up. We don't need to talk about that.
You also had a Napajian Decidui.
Yes, Hootington. He's my boy.
Is my...
See, who else did you have? You had a, well, you kind of...
Oh, okay.
I know you guys, like, threw the Master Ball at Legendaries in Season 2, but, like, you kind of left them on their island doing their own thing, so...
Yeah, but...
You have Krongle, and you have Findra, and you have Banzari. Cat has Vidondrix, technically.
Yeah. Satan, just casually in my back pocket.
And let's not forget we each all have a Nostalgian.
Oh, yeah, we all have a Star God.
You all have, like, a fraction of... Nostalgian, the Rorschach of the universe. Yes, yes.
We stopped the cult from believing in a fake god. Like, we did a lot of things.
Citrine, go ahead and tell us a little bit about you.
You don't have to walk it down, but just stand on the part to make sure.
Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Mom was asking me to look after my nephew for a bit.
You're good.
Alright.
Okay, so let's see. My name is Citrine. Saying my last name causes strange things to happen. I have a tendency to offend people just by saying what I observe.
It's called autism. No, I'm kidding.
And
Called I don't believe in your culture.
okay,
No.
where did I put my frying pan? I need to bash the champion in the head.
No one. Citrine sips a Dr. Pelipper, smacks lips, points at village who doesn't believe in their religion.
Oh yeah, by the way, I am not going to explain that thumbnail. Not until we actually get into the D&D, if it happens
Excellent,
in there. I am
excellent.
not explaining that thumbnail yet.
Okay, and oh yeah. My sister is the rock type gym leader of Napaj, and my brother is the head Pokemon Ranger in Geotopia.
His sister also has a southern accent, and we still don't know why.
Yeah,
I never know why.
I feel like it would explain itself. I was like, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot.
Oh yeah, I don't think Milo mentioned, but we don't know their gender.
Their gender is yes.
It's a mystery to
Well,
everybody.
also simultaneously no.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It is a mystery to everybody. Alright, you want to try to fill in for, Hunter, you want to try to fill in for a description of Caddy as well?
Yes. Caddy, during her time here, she will not be in season 3 due to, her dealing with a lot of stuff and, being busy a lot. Caddy, kind of was Milo's neighbor, turned just the fourth friend in the group, and then she just caught on, got better as herself as a character within, and just wanted to be just a strong trainer that liked to help out around, to the point where she followed these three to a totally different region to have vacation with a steel type gym leader she was dating that didn't turn out 100% at the end. And during that time, she caught a lot of Mon. Surprisingly, quite a bit of dark types, actually, now that I look at this. And she caught Nostalgian. She was the first one to catch it. She also caught Vidondrix, basically bigger Ho-Oh. And, just assisted anywhere she could. And, almost, she also bought groceries and totally nailed a fucking sandwich making contest. That
I
was
forgot about that.
fucking event that was like hype as shit that had no right to be.
I forgot about that. Oh my gosh.
The loser
Although to
made. Huh?
Although to be fair, it wasn't really much of a challenge, seeing as how her opponent was using questionable ingredients that made Milo go on a trip.
Yeah. He was like, "Hold on, this doesn't taste bad. Hold on," and then he like started tripping the fuck out and went, "Oh fuck, oh, I need to lay down."
And then Milo's wife proceeded to send that guy to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, that was the thing. Milo has a wife, and this wife already has 3 kids. Citrine and Steven both have girlfriends. And fun little bit I'm going to remind anyone who is watching in the stream is that these Pokemon campaigns are not 100% by a certain website that I saw that does actually stats for each one of these Pokemon, and that's just because I wanted my own little spin on it that I kind of keep to myself, my books and my calculator. I also decided to take all Pokemon that I have made up and or have seen online, sort of like slightly edited a little bit, and I threw them in this campaign, hence why a region like Napaj exists. That is one of my first ever regions I made up, kind of on the spot, didn't really think of how it was going to go. It's really Japan backwards. So I figured that was like cute little nosh. And I'm surprised Japan hasn't used something like that. I mean, they named a snake Ekans and Cobra Arbok. So
I mean, they also named
Remember that was the English translation.
yeah, that's true. That's not what their Japanese names are. But still, I'm surprised they have not named a region called Napaj. So I shall be the first. Let the record show.
And there was also the amazing Seal spelled wrong.
Yeah.
And Dugong spelled wrong.
Yeah. However, these regions, Napaj, Geotopia, they are my regions I make up. I will probably put maps in the chat at some point. We'll probably like show it in like a video of some kind. I'm not the best drawer, but these 3 bullied me and said I believe otherwise, so I threw them all in a D&D campaign with these drawings, and now they're enjoying the time of their life with Pokemon called Wampleton and Yaktricity and Geotopian Sceptile. So there is that. And in this campaign, this is going to be vastly, vastly different from what we've already gone through. We probably should have streamed on day 1, but didn't really think of that.
We
however,
didn't really think about any of that stuff.
yeah, but you know what? We're here now, and this is going to be the most intense stream of D&D.
Welcome.
Yet.
We're all gonna die.
So ones will count. You guys are actually going to get stats this time. There is a new mechanic that you guys will probably have to get involved with other than just sending your Pokemon out to battle. And there will be a type of re-zero type of save. That is all I can reveal at the moment. But this is going to be vastly different. This is all a campaign I made up. I'm new to D&Ding. I'm still kind of a baby DM. However, from what I've been learning, I'd say I'm not too bad, especially if these guys are like, yeah, let's do another season. So, if there's like you're not supposed to, for future reference, thank you for teaching me, but also every D&D is different, and every D&D I've been told by my friend who actually does D&D professionally, that you can make your D&D however you want. And so I made it like this. And without further ado, shall we get started, ladies and gentlemen?
There is one character you
and
forgot
whatever Milo is.
You forgot to describe one character to the world.
And which character is that?
You.
Oh yes, I am God. And everyone wants to fight me.
That is completely true.
I'm the most innocent being out there. El Ocus, Lord Helix, praise thy Dr. Pelipper, and Bird Jesus. Thank you.
I even put that in the description. I just put, like, featuring God himself. Alright, yeah, I'm ready, though. I'm ready now.
Alright. So, the scene is going to set off I already told you guys your little epilogue, so I'm not gonna redo that again. That was just a taste personally for you guys to sort of set the scene. So where I'm gonna start this D&D is simply at Milo's mansion back in Napaj. Kelly and Hunter are kind of running around, acting a fool, just playing tag and stuff. Milo's helping Yumi in the kitchen. They're going to have guests over. Citrine is already there with Mai. They're just kind of hanging out, just exchanging like memes and texts and just having a good time. Citrine gets a text from Caddy saying, I appreciate the invitation, but I still have certain legendary I'm going to go look out for in a region I've never heard of, and I think I got a lead. Hope you guys have fun, though.
Oh, alright. Maybe after this we can go. We can try and catch up to Caddy and check out that region she's heading to.
Did she say where she's going?
Did she?
Do you want to make a observation? No, I'm just kidding. No, she does not say where she's going. Do you want to text back and ask?
Yeah, I asked her where she's heading.
I'm gonna roll an event.
Oh.
Sadly, the text goes through, but as you're about to send it, she sends a text going through airport security. Gotta go.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that anymore since I have my
Wait,
spec.
pause for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. So airport security implies that there was a canonic 9/11 in Pokemon.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
Don't turn on the play. Anyway, no, I'm kidding.
Dude! What the heck?
Oh, good. All right.
See,
Next
now,
region, we're going to the Islam region. No, I'm kidding.
Stop. There's a part of me.
I'm kidding. Joke. Don't ban us. Don't cancel us. Jokes.
See, the funny thing is, there's a part of me that genuinely is like, no, we need to stop this bit right now. But then there's another part of me that's like, but I really want to know how he would work that in. What exactly happened?
Electrode, I choose you. No, okay. Okay, I'm stopping.
No, we're done with this bit. We're done.
We're done with that.
Plus, it might not be a good idea to have Bada Boom there.
No.
Oh gosh. Oh god. We just get texted. We just.
That's concerning. Oh no, because she carries Vada Boom everywhere she goes. Oh no. For everyone, you'll probably show the image at some point. In like the subtext video, Steven. Vada Boom is kind of just meant to be my version of coughing, but steel type, and its whole thing is just blowing up with poison gas. So, I don't know how good it's gonna be that she's gonna sneak a Vada Boom on board.
See, no, the thing is, I'm almost certain there's gonna be a news broadcast later like, so, we are letting you know now that you are not supposed to bring any explosive Pokemon onto planes, at least without us carrying them. We have found our only exception, though, as she would refuse to get on the plane and screamed.
She has already
5 hours.
3 yards and bit one neck off.
So we have to let her on with it. If you see this woman, look out.
and to be honest, we cause quite a bit of destruction, especially you, Steven.
Be quiet. We will talk about it later. I completely forgot to bring it up in my
I
explanation.
can see her getting out of that if she like shows the guard the move list that Vada Boom knows and just temporarily gets rid of explosion or self-destruct. It's like, see? No Boom Boom moves. He's just a floating spiky ball. He'll behave.
Here's my move list. Wait, shoot. Here's my move.
I feel like she could get out of this, but she has to, like, be all yes sir, yes ma'am on that flight.
And you know she won't.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, well, anyway.
You're moving on.
Moving on.
We get off track so quickly.
We
We
get very
just
quickly.
started.
All right. Let me. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. That'll do. You hear a knock on the door. Who's answering it?
I'll get it.
You open the door, and Jackie and Steven arrive.
Hello. Oh, I'm gonna
Hey,
have
guys.
to pause for a second. Give me a moment. Sorry, got a call from somebody.
You're good.
Start that again. So yeah, I said hello. Citrine said hi back.
Maya's rushing toward Jackie. They give like a little like sisterly hug, sort of. Marco's just on the couch, rolling his eyes, kind of rolling over with his Nintendo Switch.
I was almost worried you weren't going to make it, Steven, with all that paperwork you have to sign now.
No, it's good. It's good. I got through it all relatively quickly. It was mostly just construction stuff and one thing that had to do with a new mayor. Still working on that.
Yeah. You're doing a full background check on those people, right?
Oh, yes, completely. Doing background checks on the background checks.
There's
Good.
just
We
a,
do.
there's just
we
a
do not
cutaway
need to
of just
repeat.
Fendra just going, "You wouldn't want to make the champion, man, would you?"
Now listen here. If you want to live. Yeah, he told me he would do the training. I'm still worried on that.
That's fair. But hey, at least you're not bombarded by phone calls from Sergeant Rhodes.
Yeah, something tells me that's not a good thing for you.
I keep telling him I'm not having a tank at the new ranger base here.
Okay.
But no, he won't listen.
Why you think?
Yeah, I
Something
wonder.
about Yeah.
You've just given up.
This
Haven't
is
you?
one of the reasons I argued with a military man.
This is one of the reasons why you should have stopped arguing with said military man.
Well, if he tried to reassure us he had everything under control, I wouldn't have been arguing with him.
You're distorting a bit, buddy. Be careful.
I don't think Garantine has appointments today.
Not yet.
No, he does not. That's next week.
Next week? You schedule these things? I thought they just happened.
Yeah. Seeing as how lots of things happen, especially with escalating into end of the world situations, I felt like it'd be best to schedule them as soon as possible.
Gotcha. Okay. Hope it all goes well for you.
There also
Yeah.
seems to be another knock on the door.
Are we expecting anyone else?
Yumi turns over and goes, "Oh, Milo and I invited Kevin over." Or not Kevin, Jason. Sorry.
Okay, I was about to say, how did you get him involved?
Wrong character.
Did...
Not that fucker, Kevin.
Okay.
I was gonna ask
Okay,
how.
I know. Okay, I know me and Steven buried the hatchet with Kevin, but we all know he still doesn't hate. He hates all of us still.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, no, he hates
Smell you later, loser. That just thought bubble comes to head.
Except for maybe Mai, seeing as how she dated him.
No, he still hates her.
No, he hates her.
Just a little less, but yeah. But no.
Alright, invited Jason. That's cool, though.
Oh, shit. Jason comes through the door like, "Milo! You were very difficult yesterday, oh my goodness!" His Butterfree flies in, and Kelly and Hunter are kind of chasing him now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, after what we did to try and save Geotopia, I got pretty much scolded at by my dad, my mom, and Diamond for literally jumping off of Banzara to try and save Melody and Fluffy.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I still don't regret it. I'd do it in a heartbeat again.
There seems to be a third and final knock on the door.
All right, who invited this one?
Yumi looks over at Milo and goes, he's a little later than normal.
Did
Just
you
a
forget to
little
tell
bit.
us who's coming?
Sorry, what was that, Citrine?
I was just asking if you guys forgot to tell us who was coming.
Milo?
Know if everybody was gonna make it or not, so we kind of just told everyone the main people we know always show up. We're going to show up.
Ah, alright.
That's fair.
The door automatically opens and Locke kind of lets himself in. He's like, sorry I'm late.
Oh. It's actually a good thing she's not here today.
Oh boy.
He looks over at Milo and Yumi, and they exchange like a certain positive vibe look.
Do you remember the cupcakes?
He holds up like a bag. He's like, I didn't know what everyone likes, so I just grabbed one that was like both chocolate and vanilla. Naturally, Kelly and Hunter are like patting on the table as little kids are doing, just going, cakes. And he's like, hey, easy down, monsters. Yumi rushes over with a big old sort of party snack platter, homemade with sandwiches and chips and sausages on a stick and some vegan sides. Milo, can you get the punch, sweetie?
You know I could have helped you preparing this stuff, Yumi.
Well, I mean, I wanted to do something for you since I was able to help you, with that baking challenge back in Geeltopia.
Yeah.
Everyone sets the food down, sets the plate up. Glasses are shown. Everyone throughout the party is having kind of like just discussions. Marco is kind of just on the couch just by himself with the Switch. Jason eventually comes over and they like talk for a bit and smile and then they start chatting. After a bit, Yumi actually holds on to her stomach, glass in hand, and looks at Milo.
I stand up. So, you guys are probably wondering why you're all here today, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, you did call this out of the blue.
Well, I look at Yumi. We wanted to tell you this for a while now, everyone, but we wanted to make sure that the procedure would work first. And, we're happy to say it did. And me and Yumi are gonna be having a kid.
Well, alright.
Congratulations!
Locke smirks, Yumi blows a little, and then like is happy. Marco, he's just like he sort of hears it, but he's like not really paying attention. He's been more paying attention to Jason. If anyone's more excited here at this table, it's Hunter, the youngest one, who's just like, I get another sibling? I won't be the youngest?
Oh, you won't be.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being the youngest.
Well, yeah, but Marco and Kelly always pick on me. Kelly kind of grabs him by like a nuggie playfully. And he's like, "'Cause I'm always small."
Well, now you get to be the bully.
Just remember to go easy on them.
Never. Then they kind of like roll over. Yumi like puts her drink down. Goes, okay, stop. Not near the table, kids. Butterfree kind of like chuckles while eating like a little Poke Puff. Napaji and Greninja is kind of just upside down taking a nap on the ceiling.
I didn't even know.
Napaji Decidueye is kind of just there sipping his own type of Poke drink. I don't know if there's one particularly for Pokemon, but like it's the equivalent of sort of sparkling grape juice, essentially.
Nice.
Anyone want to add anything while this party is going and everyone's celebrating?
Do you guys want me to text Caddy about the good news?
Milo looks at Locke and then looks at Yumi and then looks back at Citrine. I mean, if you want to, you can, but I don't think she's gonna like where we got our donor from.
Oh. Huh.
What? I just look at Locke and think, oh.
He looks over and goes, he looks at the kids trying to censor himself. He's like, I did not intercourse. I simply went to the hospital with Yumi because Milo here doesn't have the proper
I don't think we need a descriptive explanation.
parts, but they said that they wanted to have a kid of their own, so I donated. And, it's Yumi's kid that Milo's gonna raise. And, I've known Yumi for so long, and, I figured I'd help her out,
Okay, then.
Alright. Well, then you better be a good uncle to this child.
Why are you the one getting defensive about it?
Who said I was being defensive? I was just stating the facts.
You sounded so angry with it, though.
Well, you
Locke.
know my childhood.
Yes.
Locke kind of kicks one foot up and goes, tell you what, I'll feed that kid with so much sugar, hand him back to Milo and Yumi, and goes, okay, it's your kid now.
What?
I look at Locke. I swear to God, Locke.
He's like, I'm gonna be the fun uncle. I'm gonna jump them through rings of fire, the draconic energy hoops, to have them totally enjoy hanging with Uncle Locke, and then I'm gonna give the kid back when the weekend's over, and be like, by the way, we did this, and then drive off.
Yeah, but you forget. They can always get you because of my spec time.
Yumi just nods in a smirking way, and Locke's just like, yeah, I'm kidding. I'll be good to the kid.
Besides, Yumi has one too.
I just whisper over to Locke in a way that nobody else can hear. You can borrow my Fendra if you want.
Yumi, passing by, kind of collecting plates that have been used already, and just going, or my Omen Bjorn. Jackie and Maya are laughing, and everyone's having a good time. This party is progressing. Everyone's still chatting up a storm and having a good time. As the night, I'm sorry, what?
So, does anyone want some music now?
Locke goes, you know what? Do it for Bobbert. He couldn't make it, but you know what? You do it for Bobbert.
Alright, Fluffy, you're on!
Not electric guitar. Do it with the old classic.
Ampharos comes out, zigzag glasses, guitar in hand, whatever hat of the week Citrine put on him.
Hey, it's the Australian Outback hat. He always had that hat.
Okay.
Australian Outback hat.
Instead of an electric guitar this time he has a good old lute. And starts pinging up a shanty, strumming with joy.
I still don't know when you got the guitar. Where the heck did you get the lute?
He is
Mike goes, calm down, hon, you're gonna distort again. I am calm.
For brief sec. I
am calm.
For brief seconds, Giratina was just like, did I get the scheduling wrong?
As he plays the lute, and it feels very shanty vibes in here. Everyone's having a good time. Butterflee's flying around. Jacqueline's laughing as she stuffs another sandwich in her face. Yumi is kissing Milo on the forehead. The kids are clapping and enjoying along. Jason and Locke are like patting on their knees and just having a good one. As the night progresses later and later on, it starts getting, late. Everyone starts heading to bed and rest for the night. Jason and Locke go ahead and head home. Everyone else has a room at the place, and they stay the night. As Citrine sort of like tosses and turns a little bit in his bed, he is then seen by a certain Pokemon he's never seen before. Whatever it is, it's blue and quadruped and screaming. Not loud, but like distant. He's seen in like his regular pajamas, his crop top, muscle shirt and sweatpants, and his band he always keeps on his arm to turn it on, the Galvantula ribbon. And he sees this legendary Pokemon in pain and just wailing out to the point where it doesn't even sound like sounds, like a normal Pokemon cry. As if he can make out, "Someone help me, please. My child is lost."
Don't worry, I'll help you. No matter where you are, I will help you.
As he says that, the creature seems to get further and further away from him. He's walking on water currently, but it's not wet under his feet, nor are his pajamas getting wet.
I will find you.
Citrine, what do you do?
I go after it.
As you keep running, it keeps getting further and further, to the point where you are barely able to see in the distance as it turns its head and looks at you and goes, "Find him! Please!" And Citrine wakes up in a cold sweat. This wakes up Mai. "Hey, you okay, hon?"
I don't know what I just saw, but I need to wake. Everyone else needs to wake up now.
Is everything okay?
I remember how Milo got a premonition from Brongo back in Geotopia. I think I just got one from something I've never seen before.
She puts her hand on his wrist and goes, "All right, we'll go wake up the others." As she turns around and goes to the in-room bathroom, Citrine looks down, looks up, and suddenly he's not in his bedroom.
Huh?
Everything around him is like a weird, cloudy, pink, blue, and white. He's looking everywhere where he is, and he's not in his room anymore. Mai's not there, and
Mai? Fluffy? Where am I?
as you keep turning vigorously, you see Steven kind of in fetal position, kind of just still sleeping on the floor.
Not sleeping?
Not sleeping.
I straight up almost like said. I then text Citrine like, "Hey, some people are trying to pretend to sleep like normal people."
Okay. Sorry. Steven is like on the ground, just facing upward, and then just taking a second, going, "Wait a minute, what the fuck? Where am I?"
Okay, maybe this time. Excuse me. Dang, that was quick. Like usually, I never get to go to sleep.
Steven, you're not dreaming.
Gosh dang it! Why can't I have one?
You already did back in Geotopia, remember?
Why can't I have another one?
Another one.
That one I straight up passed out. Why can't I have an actual sleep?
As Steven is bothered by his thought to be a dream, definitely not a dream. They look over, and Milo's the one actually in fetal position, thumb in mouth, just snoozing away.
Okay. You can wake up Milo.
Why do I have to do it? Hold on. Why do I have to do it?
Get your fucking dog, bitch. It don't bite. Yes,
Yes,
it
do
don't.
It's either you wake up Milo, or I'm literally gonna tie you up in my ribbon and then say my last name.
You'd be shocked at how little that actually intimidates me, but fine, I'll wake them up. I'll wake them up, gosh. Milo!
I take a few steps back.
Steven, remember what happened last time I told you tried to wake me up?
Yes, I know, but this time it's actually important. Open your gosh darn eyes.
If it's not important, I'm hitting you in the balls again. Oh, what the fuck?
See?
Yeah.
Actually important this time.
Well, so did this just, like, happen? Or, like, how long was I asleep? Like...
I was just laying down,
Not-
suddenly the world became this.
Actually, not that long. I woke up shortly before I came here after seeing something legendary I've never seen before.
I've been laying down for
I was
about
asking
4
for help.
hours, so...
As Citrine says this, Milo, you seem to have quick flashbacks to your premonition dream of that weird amalgamation creature.
Fucking hell. Alright, I stand up and wipe off my legs and stuff. Alright. Well, let's start walking in a direction, I guess.
This is how I die, isn't it?
Yeah, I can do that.
I
Where-
thought you would respond.
This is how I die. Citrine, yeah.
Yeah.
How long are you gonna be on that with your friend?
So which way do you guys start
Probably
heading?
either after midnight or after 1.
Alright, so which direction is it? What compass direction should we go?
Please.
Gosh
East.
dang it, we've all discussed this. It's not a direction. Do you mean west?
Sure.
Okay, at least we're not having this argument again to the full extent.
Okay.
Fucking West.
Okay, fine then.
Alright, which direction, guys?
Alright, fine then. So we go west, right? No objections?
Yeah, but which way is what? But which way is west?
That was my next question.
Would you guys like to do an
Huh?
insight check?
Hey, God, which way is west?
I don't fucking know. I don't know where you at.
Wait, no,
does
you
anyone
are
have a
all...
compass on
Hold
them?
on, hold on. No, pause, Citrine, pause. You are all knowing. How do you not know this?
I don't know. This shit's new to me.
How?
You guys are looking around, kind of yelling and trying to figure out what the hell direction is which way. Up is down, left is right, west is not
West
west.
exists.
At the very moment you guys keep vigorously turning around, you see another figure there. It kind of jump scares Citrine a little bit.
Ugh.
Because it's so close. This figure kind of floats to... It's not touching the ground. This figure kind of slowly floats to you guys.
Well, that's not creepy.
He has a very spotty face. Very, very much not a face at all, actually. Big hands. He's very white periwinkle and dark purple.
Do I recognize this?
None of you do.
Well, okay, I can safely say this is not what I saw in that premonition.
Cool, right? So
What?
I'm insane.
I don't
It's
think
in
it's what I
the.
saw in mine either.
It is not. It's in the
Ooh,
new
first
Napaj
image.
chat.
First image. I will blow it up for people.
You guys look at this thing and it goes, "Forgive me, I did not wish to disturb any of you. My name is Destrion. I have heard through lore, time, and tale of your 3 great adventures, alongside with other allies, but you 3 I saw throughout history were some of the greatest.
Really?
So I have collected you. No, that's not how I should say it. I wish to ask for your aid."
Well, you're not the first person to ask me for help today.
Also, you went through all the universes and we were some of the best?
Correct.
Well, to be fair, we did stop 2 end of the world situations, and we each defended a ancient god.
No, you know, that's
2
fair.
in your time. For now.
For
For
now.
now.
What do you mean for now?
All will be
I-
told by your own destinies. However, this destiny I wish to ask of you is not right. You see, as he floats a little higher, and through sort of a window he creates, I am selected to be Dialga's aide. I assist him with the balance of time. However, something's wrong with the future. It's not how it's supposed to be, and something is unwell. Garatina's aide, Chaodrax, we don't get along very well, is missing. And ever since he went missing, and the love of my life went missing,
Let me guess.
the future,
Palkia's?
yes, the future just hasn't been the same. Things are wrong, distorted, and changed for the worse. Because you 3 have aided in so many endeavors, I ask for yours. Please, I beg of you, save the love of my life. Save the future for this incarnation that it has turned into.
Will we have a chance of going back home?
Should you succeed, yes. Should you be trapped, I'm only tied by a certain amount of energy since my father is missing as well. But that part of the mission, me and a selected few Pokémon have been entrusted to go look. While I search for my father, I need you to go find the love of my life. With her aid, I am able to do anything. But without her, I'm lost.
Alright.
Cool.
I'll help.
Alright, point us
Gladly.
in the right direction.
Very well. He kind of does this weird hand motion blessing toward all 3 of you and goes, "Should you meet your demise at the times of 3, what I have just done will save you." And he makes a cross motion sort of on all 3 of you at the same time. Should you need help to realize a stepping mistake, this will help reverse. I can't explain it fully, you'll have to figure it out. But once again, should you aid, I will have the power needed to restore you to your own time.
Okay, then.
Look at Steven and Citrine. Well, seems like we got a lot of work on our hands.
Yeah, no kidding. We do this every few months,
Yeah.
don't we? Well, last time it was 3-year gap, but now it's a couple months.
Yeah. Wait. I have a question. Will we be brought back exactly to this point in time.
My silly citrine. Or this place is a realm outside of time.
I'm only asking because my friend Milo is expecting a child.
You wish to go back at the time you left?
Yes.
Yes, I will make sure of it. Should I not, Dialga will have my head for it, and I am always
Oh
a
no!
man of my word.
Oh no! You don't. You won't have to worry about Dialga. You'll have to worry about his wife.
Uh, um. Well, anyway.
Oh, you meant Milo's wife. Okay, I was like, Palkia doesn't have a wife.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dialga and Palkia have wives? What?
That's what I was confused on.
No. Anyway,
I was referring to Yumi because we've seen what she can do when she's angry.
Oh yeah, you had to have seen that before. You know how dangerous that can be.
my father wishes not to test the might of that woman. I will say that.
Good, because you do not want her and my mother angry at the same time. It's gonna be a lot
We've never
worse.
seen them angry at the same time, and I am terrified by that image now.
So, will you agree to my offer?
It's risky, but the reward is there.
Will I meet the Pokemon I saw in that dream?
Oh, Milo, what were you gonna say?
Oh, Citrine can go first.
A Pokemon. Which one, Citrine?
It was quadrupedal and blue and ethereal. It was asking for help to find its child.
It then floats really fast, like an inch away from your head.
A little close there.
He's silent for a second, and then goes, I see. So temporarily, she sent her cry for help. That is good. He floats away slowly. Sorry, that was in personal space. I humbly apologize.
I had one of those too back in Geotopia, remember?
He floats toward you as well. It goes, that. You can tell by his voice, he's starting to get afraid now. That is a creature that should not exist. And is not meant to enter this reality, this timeline. However, its claws have entered the future.
So, what does that mean? Does it mean, like, it wants me? Does it, like... What does it mean?
It hungers for the strongest of warriors, and it will do nothing and everything all at once, and destroy and devour each timeline, each reality, until it gets what it wants. So it's not just you, Milo. It's everything.
Then that means if Steven actually slept, he would have had the same premonition.
Well, I'm sorry that my body hates me.
He floats back toward where all three of you can see him.
Yeah, do you have any answer for that, by the way? Like, why I'm just not able to sleep?
You have insomnia.
Gotcha. I was expecting a bit more of an answer from that, but okay.
It didn't pick up on the Discord, but I can hear Milo in the other room both laughing.
Do you have a cure for that? Especially to his degree?
There's no time.
Can we, after we do this all?
I can throw this in as an aid, yes. Or I know a Pokemon who can help with this.
The equivalent of I know a guy.
Exactly. I know a mon.
Well, I already made a promise to that Pokemon, so I'm helping no matter what.
mean, of
I
course
do
I'll
not
go.
wish to force this endeavor on you. Should you deny my request, I will humbly return you to your time. However, I'm out of options, and I'm out of time.
I'm not about to sit back and let a Pokemon in need of help just do nothing about it. No, I'm going.
What about you, Milo?
Well, I want my family safe, so this is really my only option.
Very well. He makes sort of a white boom tube portal to the side of you three. Enter,
Huh.
and this is where you shall be. Should you need aid, I will simply be in your thoughts. But I can only help in information in this world. I cannot intervene, otherwise, you know.
Hey,
I step in the
far-
portal. I look at him and say, is there any way, in any way, shape, or form, you could let my wife know that I'm okay?
He sort of gives like a side nod, as if I'm sure she'll know.
How far into the future are we going, if you know?
Please find her. Please find Saru Barora.
Not answering the question. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question. What was it?
I was asking if how far into the future are we going, if you can tell.
This is approximately 64 years.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh no, then that means we better keep an eye out for what. We better start looking for what happened immediately.
Probably a good idea.
I look at Steven and Citrine. This means I get to make fun of my kids for being old this time instead of them making fun of me for being old.
That's what you're focusing on?
I'm trying not to cry, okay? Let me have this!
Fine, I'll let you have it.
The portal starts to slowly shrink and gusts of wind go through as he is now using both hands to hold open. He's like, do hurry and make your choice, heroes. Due to the disruption of time and space, I am unable to keep this open long.
Sorry, we
I
get
jump
distracted
into
easily.
it.
Let's go.
Steven into it, and then jump in myself.
Hey, I was jumping in as well. I just said sorry we get distracted. Let's go.
The three of you jump. There's a flash of bright light. You guys are unable to see anything at first. And then you guys realize you guys are falling, like very high up. You guys are able to see landmass, there's trees, forests, a very big glacier ice area, regular desert, small desert, and a black and white city. It's nighttime, by the way. And you guys
Wow,
are
this-
falling very fast.
Wow.
You have no Pokeballs on you, nothing. The most you guys have is the clothes on your back, a dead watch on Milo's wrist, and Citrine's whip around his arm that he keeps it with him at night because PTSD.
Hey, do any of us
Well,
have like a
this is
paraglider or something?
Nope, no.
No, no. The only thing I have is my ribbon that I could use, but I don't see anything to grapple it onto.
Oh, I look at Citrine and Steven. I guess this is where we pray for the first times in our lives.
Now you know that we refuse to do that ever since we started our rivalry with God.
He said, "Nah, we're
I
just about to roll over and do that shit."
I look back down at the ground. Yeah, you right. Oh well.
Okay, God.
We accept death.
You know what? I'll probably be in the kitchen to listen for them.
I'm sorry, Citrine, what are you doing?
But he's the Alistair.
Oh, you're talking to someone else, okay.
I thought he was praying. I was
Yeah,
like,
I was legit.
Just
That's legit what I thought he was doing, and I was going to look at him like, excuse me?
Okay, now before we hit the ground and become pancakes, I have this to say.
Hmm.
You could have put us on the ground.
I don't.
I sent the map through the Napaj chat, essentially. So, where are you guys dropping here from the battle bot?
Shut the f up.
As is stated, there is a cold, wintry area in the middle, a forest area from the right, prairie, and a river to the. I'm sorry. There's a forest to the left, a prairie to the right, a sort of oceany area to the right as well as a little bit north of that. There's a desert, a black desert in between said forest and the desert, and a very neon city all the way in the back.
Okay.
Well,
Hear me
I
out.
think we should try and aim for the forest. At least we'll have a better chance of surviving this fall.
Okay, I was gonna suggest the water, but that sounds good as well. Either one.
If we were to hit the water, we'd be hitting cement.
Citrine, this world doesn't have logic. You and I both know that.
Forest, though.
Alright, so forest.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a event check. Oh shit, first crit. Okay.
Okay, cool. Alright.
As you guys are kind of directioning your bodies toward the forest a little bit so you can try to, like, latch on a tree, you see the sky is flashing with black and purple lightning.
One of us turns into a helicopter.
I was gonna say, Milo and Steven immediately both look at Citrine.
No, this isn't from me. I haven't said my last name, and this lightning's not natural, even for mine.
Some of the static, thick bolts of lightning are actually coming from the ground beneath you guys, and they're going upward toward you guys.
Uh-oh.
It's not good.
What in the fuck?
We're quickly cut to an area where a Pokemon suddenly gasps, looks around, and goes, "They're here? Test ring, thank you. If I can't save everyone," her eyes light blue, it goes, "I can at least save them." And then out of nowhere, back to where you guys are at, there's a weird blue and white bubble that deflects the lightning off of you guys.
I don't think we're near a Mew, because that bubble would be pink.
Hey God, was that you?
Huh? Fuck no. For all I care, you guys can die if I...
Gotcha. Making sure our relationship is known. Anyway,
No
what
problem,
was that?
Shit, I don't know. I'm just a narrator. As the lightning's kind of fucking off and backing off on you guys, from the distance in a certain area, there's this sort of covered in robot tech and drape coat guy holding a green gem hovering over his palm and going and looking around in the air and going, huh. I should be careful of that. Interesting. Cuts back to you guys as you guys are seemingly getting closer to the ground. The bubble's still around you guys.
Okay, before we land, I should probably ask, does anyone else have their legendary crystal from Geotopia?
We quite literally
No.
have nothing.
You really think I carry that around casually in my pocket?
The thing is,
Well,
I
was gonna put mine on a bracelet and wear it constantly, but because of Sergeant Rhodes, I've been forgetting to do it.
I do carry it around with me constantly. I just don't think it was taken with us.
Well, there's only one thing to do at a time like this before dying.
Uh-huh.
A song. I'm free falling.
Don't remind me that Fluffy's not here.
This
Okay, we
is
can
your
do one
time
better.
to pay.
We can promote today's sponsor, Dr.
God
Pulver.
dang it, if I'm gonna die, I don't want to die from a sponsorship.
Yeah, I agree with Steven. I'd rather die than be broadcasting a sponsorship during this time.
Hit me!
As you immediately say that, the bubble crashes into the forest, splitting two trees in opposite directions. But you guys are perfectly fine, as the bubble slowly dissipates around you guys. And you guys feel this white aura cloaking around you guys.
When you said to sing, by the way, I
we can
almost...
safely say...
Sorry.
Okay, we can safely say this bubble was due to a legendary now.
Probably.
Alright. Anybody need to throw up before we continue walking?
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
I gag. Me too.
Do it already.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Milo, if you need to throw up, just throw up.
Do you need to throw up? No.
No.
When you said to sing, by the way, I straight up started singing "Ready to Die" by Andrew WK.
So, surrounding you guys now is a forest, very, very jungly, very Amazon-looking, and just covered, overflowing with wildlife. As you guys do this, you hear a variety of noises around you. Some screeching, a little bit of Pokemon noises, some familiar to you, some very much not. Followed by distant explosions in the way back.
Why couldn't we get the Pokemon of space to just take us to a proper place to be?
Should we head towards the explosions? Because that might mean we run into people.
Yeah, people that might want to kill us.
Milo walks back to you guys after throwing up with a huge ass stick. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, so,
said-
Milo, which
said
direction
offense.
should we go in?
I don't know. I saw some explosions coming from that direction, so we probably shouldn't go there. But there may be people, so it's up to you guys.
Okay. So, Train, do you have at least a frying pan to defend yourself with?
He does
No,
not.
but-
He does
I'm
not
just
sleep
saying.
on us.
I'm just saying that would have been the perfect base weapon for him. That would have been the perfect default weapon.
Wait, is one of the trees that the bubble moved still pointing towards the sky?
One of them is right in front of you. Yes.
Pointing towards the sky, I think he said.
Yes.
Alright, then I'm gonna go up the tree and see if I can see anything. Like
You
a
get struck by
direction.
lightning, I am both going to laugh and be terrified.
As you I'm allow it. Just only for now. So as you climb up the tree, you do see explosions a bit in front of you, and there's whatever those explosions are targeting. It's big, but you're like not quite able to see what it is, but you know it's big.
Okay. Let's see. Do I see a town anywhere?
In the far distance of the forest, you can. Yes, there is a city.
Alright. I head back down.
Okay.
Okay, one, we are not heading towards those explosions. Whatever they're being used against, it's big. We do not want to go there. But
Kinda
I did
figured.
see a city in that direction.
Probably a good idea to go there.
I suggest we get sticks and rocks to defend ourselves with, because we're just raw dogging it in the wild right now, y'all.
Yeah, I probably should grab a stick, because my ribbon is mainly for long range, and I won't have anything for close range.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So,
Steven just picks up a little like hand rock. He's like, they're ready to go.
No, I just Legend of Zelda this. Take a stick, take a rock, fuse it together somehow.
Fuck it.
what?
F it?
Well-
Wait, what?
Well,
Okay,
if
you don't
want,
fuse
you can
it.
always-
But you're like,
No,
hey, hold on, I see this in a Legend of Zelda game at one point.
guys,
me
I
click.
got the perfect idea. Give me just a second. Let me cook. All right.
All right, Citrine, what were you saying?
well, if you want to attach that rock to your stick, you're gonna either need a vine or tear off a piece of your shirt.
Let me dream. All right. God, let me do it, please.
You can find that rock, stick, and vine, and you can attach it and make a little, like, tool thing. Yeah, sure.
Yay.
Like
What
this,
about...
Steven, and I hold up a spear I made.
Jesus Christ. How did...
Well, I mean that's not
Okay,
unlike Milo in real life or in D&D, honestly.
Okay,
Okay.
do you have a pocket knife on you, or did you just use a rock for that?
don't-
I always carry a knife on me, and I pull out a hunting knife.
I don't...
And by hunting
Alright.
knife, he just means a very sharp rock he found.
Uh-huh. How long have you had that?
Yes.
Good answer.
Okay, that
All
answered
right.
that. So
Yeah.
let's head out.
Okay, where was that city again?
In that direction.
Then I'm
Citrine points north. Sadly, that city is also in the same direction those explosions are.
Then I'm going this way. Heads the opposite direction.
Grab Steven's collar and go, or we could go around it.
That...
Yeah, and I can always keep an eye on which direction we need to head.
Well, we can't
Every
go
now and then.
over it. We can't go under.
So do we want to head? So do we want to head west or
through it.
east to get around it?
Thank you for finishing the joke, Milo.
We should go.
Well, how do we
Let's go west around it.
All right. All right, let's try to go around it, I guess. I don't know how, since according to Citrine, it's a huge thing, but we can try.
You guys proceed to go through, not like a trail, but enough room through the forest to kind of just get around a stick in the way. A couple of vines that are kind of like dangling. You hear a lot of noises up above and toward the sides of you guys, but as you keep looking around, trying to adjust your surroundings, not really seeing a lot, but as you keep approaching, the explosions do get a little bit louder and louder. As behind you, you hear a crackling noise.
What the...
Oh no.
King. It's better to not ask questions.
Who's gonna go turn around and look?
If we keep our valor and we do not look at it, maybe we will be fine.
We're not dealing with the T-Rex.
It is
Let
not a
me-
T-Rex, but as you keep pressuring forward and not trying to look at whatever is behind you, this thing keeps giving off those kind of noises.
Okay, it's definitely not
Okay,
going to
we're
leave us
out.
alone.
Yeah,
And it's
we're
getting
being
louder.
followed.
Okay, yeah, no.
Singing a tune.
Sorry, did you say singing a tune?
Yeah, what if I just start singing a tune? Will it leave us alone because my singing's so terrible?
Oh, I guess roll for
Eh.
performance.
If you're doing that, I'm climbing that tree.
Hold on, I gotta roll.
Yep, roll a d20.
Right. 13.
You are attempting to singing, but it still seems like it's getting louder.
Alright, it's not working.
Okay. I guess.
Do we bite the
I
bullet and
get-
turn around?
You turn around.
Do we
From-
bite the bullet and turn around? I did not say we turn around.
Okay.
Jesus, God, calm down.
Okay.
Do you turn around? You turn around. Fucking turn around. Okay.
I look at
Okay,
Steven
now
and I hold out my fist. Want to rock, paper, scissors? Who turns around first?
Gosh. Fine. I was always the one to do the
I turn
deals.
around.
Gosh darn it, Citrine!
You turn around and you see this distorted, skeletal, energy-based creature. Whatever this thing is, it is not a Pokemon.
Look
Okay,
at Steven.
yeah, so,
I look at Citrine. I look at Steven. I look at Citrine,
Yeah.
and I go, we should run.
Yeah, we,
Back to your friend.
Yeah.
Now back to me. Now back to your friend. Now back to me.
This thing is 8 feet tall, and it's slashing spear-like claws are ready to pierce at you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna run.
It lets out a mighty screech.
I do not need to deal with a mini Gasha Takuro.
Run.
The three of you run. I need everyone to make an athletics check.
Oh crap! Where is my D20? Hold on.
Calvin, do you have one, or do you want me to roll for you again?
I think I should roll for myself this time. Let me just get my dice and what dice?
Oh yeah, you have dice. D20.
Okay. Let's see. No, that's a D4. That's the D4. Not it. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Because of D&D, I've had like so many types of dice all over me. It's not a problem. I can stop anytime I want.
I have 18.
Okay.
Did you get Steven?
Alright, unfortunately, I'm unable to find my dice, and also, what was that? I had to take my headphones off.
Milo's wondering what you got. If you want, I can roll for you.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Okay, you got a 13. Milo, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
Oh gosh.
Thankfully, because I put the difficulty very low in the beginning, that's actually enough.
Wow.
Barely.
Oh.
5 or
I'm the one
lower
who's
was
running the-
bad.
So I'm the one running the fastest.
Yes, you are running the fastest.
I then.
Steven, you're trying to like kind of grab Milo since he's running a little slower,
Yeah, I
as
was
this
actually-
thing is like slashing holes in the ground just behind Milo.
I was about to say, I then quickly just pick up Milo and like the running, but having the person in your arms like you're carrying them.
Well, it's a good thing I trained to be a monk.
What does this have to? Okay.
As this is going on, a weird ball of energy with smoke behind it. Steven, you're able to see this through your side eye. Smacks this creature to the side, knocking him through a whole tree that is getting knocked over, backward. As you guys temporarily stop, there's another creature that's fighting it, and it is much bigger. It is, in fact, the thing that whatever those explosions were, they were fighting.
Okay.
I look at Steven and Citrine. We're gonna keep running now.
Yeah, go back to running. Go back to running. I just pick back up Milo. We're running now.
This distortion draconic creature then takes a look at you three, and starts running on all fours with like its outer tusks lighting in this purplish energy and letting out a mighty roar.
God, if we meet you, I'm going to kill you.
As this is going down, you
might
see
be
this
God.
projectile fly past Citrine, Milo, and Steven. As they fly past all three of you. And smack this thing in the face. It doesn't, like, hurt it all, but it stops, and it's making it just like, oh, fuck, what the hell? And it just,
can
like,
talk.
spreads out its frontal arms as if it's in attack position, letting out a mighty roar. You guys are running in front of a bunch of armed forces going, go, 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 go. They are covered in sci-fi armor, and because there's a lot of them, you guys actually get pushed to the side a little bit. You are underneath this little divot in the earth that is covered by a couple of rocks and stuff, surrounded by some moss. They're shooting at this thing, and you can see their bodies getting thrown around and stuff. Some of them look like they're actually doing some damage to it, but they look generally concerned toward this thing. As this is going down, toward the right of you guys, you see this feminine-looking figure with a cloak and a mouth guard around her mouth, as she like hops over and looks underneath another type of under divot of the earth, and she sees you three, and she like looks back at this berserker creature, and then looks back at you three, and like slowly extends a hand as if join her. As this is going on, toward the left of you, one of the guards kind of gets knocked like on his knee and slides a little bit toward you three. He doesn't see her, but he sees you three and going, "What are you doing out here?" And he lends his arm and goes, "Go." What do you three do?
Is this our
Go with
first
the
serious
mysterious
choice?
woman.
Gosh dang it.
I kind of want us to go with the mysterious woman.
Hey, what did I miss?
We're in a divot now. Mysterious woman reached out hand. Other soldier slid across and now is reaching out his hand. Who do we get pulled up by?
There's also an option to take neither and keep running, or you guys just sit there.
Nah, this ain't
There
our
is a
fight,
time
dog.
limit, so choose quickly.
I was gonna go with the mysterious woman anyway, so I'll go with that.
Also,
I'll
you
go
guys
with the
can
mystery-
choose. You guys can choose different paths as well. Just letting you know.
Stick together.
Probably
Yeah,
a good idea to stick together.
Besides, I'd rather not go with the military because, yeah.
All three of you go with the woman, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You guys hear a voice in your heads going, "Save."
What the fuck?
As this goes on, as the guard to your left is like going, another guard kind of knocks into him, and the guard who knocks into him looks down and goes, "Shit, Johnson, get him!" And then he kind of he doesn't see you three, but he like grabs the knocked guy he gets knocked into over his shoulders and goes, "Follow me, follow me." The three of you look at the woman, and she like kind of like quickly moves her palm as if like, "Hurry up and grab my fucking hand."
Okay, we were gonna do it. Gosh.
The three of you grab certain parts of her arm, her hand, and she leads you toward this area, toward the forest, where another creature is kind of running toward all three of you. You see three of these things right in front of you. They're just slowly wandering, and they're making like a like black electricity is zapping off their corpse.
What is going on?
She gestures to run toward the right.
I guess we run
Well-
towards the right.
I guess we go right.
As she does
Yep.
this, she throws a very tiny spherical blue ball in front of you guys, and you guys kind of see like this weird square portal.
This is getting weirder and weirder, but I guess we trust her.
Do you three go in?
I
It's-
guess.
Sure.
It's either we go in or we get attacked, so...
No, you can always run somewhere in another direction and keep the scene going. If you don't, yeah, that's fine. Choices matter in this.
Yeah, but in that case, we're just prolonging the inevitable.
Okay.
Let's just do it already.
The three of you run into the portal as she runs behind and she presses a button on her other wrist, closing it. One of the wanderers kind of like reach their arm out, but it cuts some of their fingers off, and she stomps vigorously on them, and then lets out a huge sigh of relief. You guys are now where you guys are at. It's a very damp, abandoned building.
I was about to say someone does reach through it and their arm gets cut off. I was kidding in my mind. What the heck?
Oh yeah, the professor did tell us about that happening once in Theotopia.
What?
She removes her hood and looks at you three. She still has like a mouth guard over her face. What the hell were you three doing out there? You could have been killed.
My story.
Yeah.
What year is it?
What? That's such a dumb question. Why would you even ask?
Just answer the question.
From last I recall, it's the hold on. I forgot. Did I write it down?
20XX. Now go on.
Now I'm gonna do some math for a second. Hold on. No, I did not write it down. Okay, cool. So we're gonna grab the calculator. It's 2083.
Okay.
Question.
I'm sorry. It's 2087. Duh.
Follow-up question. Have you ever heard of the champion of Napaj or Geotopia named Milo and Steven?
As you say that, she kind of like gestures for everyone to duck. Like, quick.
I duck.
Yeah, I duck as well.
Everyone ducks sort of underneath this type of windowsill, and slowly you hear like a loud hum, followed by a light going through the windows. Stay close to the window. Do not make a sound. Everyone roll for stealth.
I was about to commit to the bit and say I stopped breathing.
Okay, Steven, you have a 14.
Alright.
I have a 12.
Okay.
19.
You got a what?
19.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Milo, you stay dead. The other two, you stay like as silent as you can be. This
Kinda
woman
dead.
is like heavily panting, but you can tell she's had some practice with this because it's like you can't even hear her breathing. As the light kind of like flickers back and forth a little bit toward the mill windows, it goes off and the hum goes distant and then quiet. There's drops inside the building. She goes, "It's too dangerous to stay. Let's go." She starts heading forward toward behind you guys.
Okay, I guess we can continue.
Did you hear my
I think
question?
You're rolling a check. She's too focused on just getting out of here. She's ignoring what you're saying at the moment.
Look, we can talk to her on the road, okay? I'm sure whatever we get, we'll get, and it will make some form of sense.
And if we need proof, I can just say my last name.
Shut your mouth. Let's just
Last
follow
name right
her.
now while we're trying to hide is a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I mean, to be fair, they
So-
probably would think it came from them, though.
As you
So,
guys
alright.
go ahead.
So we should probably catch up to her now.
Yeah, no, we've been doing that.
As you guys start to follow here, you hear that same voice in your head once again. Save.
Okay, are you guys hearing that?
Yeah, it does. It sounds like Diogo's A.
What were you saying, Milo?
Sounds like when I was playing Skyrim the other day.
Okay. So,
Do not
someone,
have-
Skyrim canon in this universe.
someone in the room was like, "Dude, Skyrim, that's from years ago. Why the hell are you bringing it up now?"
You're the High Dragonborn? No, I'm kidding.
You're the High Dragonborn.
Don't forget, one of us does need to catch a high dragon.
I forgot. Why did we say we needed to do that?
I don't remember. I think Citrine does.
Gosh darn it. Citrine, please
I
tell
do
me.
not.
No, I need to remind myself what that joke was. Oh
Anyway,
wait, isn't it like they don't believe fairies exist or something?
That was it!
That was it. Yeah.
Not real.
All right. So as you guys are following her, you're making your way down a couple stairs. This looks like, if anything, an abandoned type of sort of very poorly structured building. You can, as you're looking through the hallways of this building, this dark, damp building, it looks structured enough to like stay in place, but it looks like just pieces of like different buildings just wedged together.
May I roll an observation check to see if I recognize anything in this building by chance?
You may.
I got 16.
You're noticing some colors in the wall that look familiar, but you can't quite pinpoint where these colored patterns are from.
I want to look myself, even though I know I'm the less observant of the group.
I was gonna say, you also want to observe, Steven?
Yeah, I want an observation as well.
Okay, so you're also catching those vibes as well. You're even recognizing some wooden planks that are kind of like boarding the wall. What type of wood that is? But again, you're just in the dark as Citrina's.
Bobbert's Tavern? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I've been here before.
About me, do I have the big brains enough?
Go ahead and roll for observation. Or I guess that would be insight technically.
Big brain.
No, you roll observation. Just yeah.
This is big brain time.
He's big brain, dude.
14.
What'd you get?
14. 1-4.
Same as Citrine.
No big brain. Sad.
Big enough brain to sort of catch some things. But Steven, as you say that, the woman turns around and goes, "Duh, this is Bronze City." What are you guys from New Moon City or something?
Not exactly.
Try what was my hometown again?
Steven, Citrine, your hometown was Draxmoon City.
Yeah.
Try Draxmoon City.
She stops and goes, "Okay, now I know you guys are pulling my fucking leg. Draxmoon City hasn't been a thing for 60 years.
Okay.
I stop.
Yeah.
I stop and I look at Citrine and Steven and I look back at the woman. Now, did you hear my question?
What? Why would you be asking questions at a time like this? We're trying to get moving."
Okay, but this is very important and I need your answer.
Roll a persuasion. She seems very nervous and in a hurry.
Look, we
11.
can walk it. Can't we not?
11, that's enough.
Can't we walk and talk?
She kind of looks around and goes, "Walk and talk. Sure, hurry up. Just stay quiet."
I whisper to her, have you ever heard stories about the champions Milo and Steven?
There might have been something about a Milo I might have heard of, but I heard he disappeared years ago. Steven, sorry, no.
I just start
That's a
crying. Just start silently crying.
Sorry, what was that?
What about Citrine?
As you say that, her eyes kind of widen, and she holds a pink dagger to your neck. Never say that name to my presence again, or I will throw you back in those fucking woods. Do you understand me?
Why?
Just point at Citrine.
Why can't I say my own name?
She looks at you, Citrine, and goes, "I suggest you change your name when we get to camp."
Why?
No.
What's the problem with it?
She looks at you and goes, "I mean it. You don't want to mess with an omen." Lightning goes off.
Oh my gosh. You're related to him?
What are you, my cousin or something?
Are you related to Diamond or Jasper?
No, those are my aunt and uncle. They died years ago.
Wait, aunt and uncle?
Citrine
Wait,
Fox?
Citrine, can you say your last name quickly? And can you quickly prove that you are indeed an omen?
Alright.
I'm sorry, just you said it over. Wow, Citrine fucks.
Oh my gosh. That is perfect.
My name is Citrine Omen, youngest
Lightning
son
goes
of
off.
Umbra Omen and Cole Omen, younger brother of both Diamond and Jasper Omen.
Some guy outside goes, "Hey, so there's some natural disasters in the distance. Be careful."
Does that answer your questions?
She looks at you very confused and goes, "You better stop playing with my family's name like that."
But
Also,
he
she
is
points
your
out the window
family.
and goes, "And how'd you do that? Are you my cousin? Are you pulling my leg or something?"
He is your
Nope.
family.
My
It'd be
name
impossible.
is...
He'd be like old as hell.
We have a funny story about that.
Well,
Also-
that's what happens with time travel.
Time travel? That's impossible. Dialga is supposed to be missing.
Well, it
True,
wasn't
but his aide
Dialga.
isn't.
Yeah, it wasn't Dialga who did it.
Hold on, Milo. What'd you say?
I said, don't you think it'd have like a good explanation to why we were, in that forest out of nowhere, never been
In
seen
our
before?
pajamas.
In
Yeah.
our pajamas?
She turns around and goes, I do admit it's a weird, odd that you guys don't have power suits.
Do
And
you
you're
recognize?
in the woods, I guess.
Do
She-
you recognize the ribbon around my neck?
She slowly looks at it and goes, "It's my father's ribbon."
Mm-hmm.
Look at Steven! Holy shit, Citrine Fox!
Oh.
How did you get that?
I do.
She's like slowly, like, as if defending herself, sort of shaky, with the pink knife.
Citrine, I did not know you were like that. My gosh, man.
Good for you.
Okay. Hi, daughter.
It is.
Arden. She kind of tilts her head and goes, "The fuck you call me?"
Apparently, you're my daughter.
We're not joshing you. We are not pulling your leg. This is all real.
Rolling a chick.
Can we pause for 1 second? I have to pee really bad.
Yes, we can. Go ahead. Pee break.
Pee in the suspense of Citrine fucks.
It's just the fucking One Piece. What's up? Oh, I'm sorry. Be careful. It's just the One Piece. To be continued.
I didn't even hear Milo actually say Citrine fucks at first. I genuinely didn't hear that. So when you repeated it, I lost my crap.
Yeah, he was just like, "Citrine Fox?" And then just, "Holy shit, Citrine Fox!"
I think it's just the fact that we were all like in a proof mode of like, wait, hold on. They're related? How are they related? And then of course Milo in the background. Because like that is totally something Milo would do, yeah.
Oh god, Milo, you back now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. But yeah, she's kind
Previously.
of like trembling, the knife in her hand. It's like, how did you get that? This doesn't make any sense. You're just claiming to have my father's name, and you have his ribbon. And you're out in the woods in your pajamas, and she's hyperventilating at this point.
I walk up to the woman and go, doesn't the end of the world make no sense either?
He couldn't bring it with him, but he
Everything
also
was
has
fine
a.
until the whole, incident happened.
He couldn't bring it, but he also has a Ampharos with a wicked electric guitar
And a lute.
and a lute, apparently.
That's my father's famous Ampharos. He toured the world, along with all American rhinos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fluffy.
Now, this brings me back to my original question. You said you remember the Napaj champion Milo?
Kind of, but she disappeared. She's darting back and forth between you and Citrine. So did my dad. Damn bastard left us, and Mom died, and a tear comes down her eye.
Your
I hope
mother's
that-
name, was it Mai?
Yes.
I just collapsed to my knees.
Out my hand. Well, now you know where we went. We got here.
Roll a. Yeah, I'll roll an event check. Hold on. She's sort of in a phase of disbelief, but what you guys are telling her is stacking and making sense.
And I'm just in the background vibing. I wasn't important enough in their childhood, apparently.
She pointed toward Steven, and who's this guy?
Steven, Guiltopian champion, have a Greninja that just always likes to stand in trees.
Did your mother ever tell you about your father's childhood neighbor?
Did you say Napajian Greninja?
Yeah.
Uncle Steven?
Hello?
Yep, Epics.
Okay, hold on. She's putting her fingers toward her templates. Let me see if I can get this straight. You three are supposedly my godparent, my uncle, and my dad, and you guys are just... You just time traveled to the fucking future, nonetheless, where the three of you disappeared.
We have a mission, and that's how we got here, but basically, yeah.
Here to help prevent a gesture around us. This.
Supposedly.
If you guys were here to do that, you guys should have stayed and waited 4 to 5 years when the incident happened, before everything went to shit. But I guess late's better than never.
Hey, we were brought to this specific time. That is all we know. We were told to help somebody, and this is the time we were brought to.
Well, then something
We
much
waited.
more and worse is gonna happen unless you three prevent it. She puts her knife back in her sleeve and goes,
If
All
we
right, then.
waited, we wouldn't have known what to do.
That is
right.
true.
All right,
All right.
come with me. This makes matters even more important now.
While we're walking, can you describe what exactly went down after a few years after we disappeared?
And can I get your name?
A few years ago, a cataclysm struck. The world no one else at all in any region saw coming. It happened out of nowhere, in a blink of an eye. Lives were lost during the event, which crafted a chain of ecosystem morphing catastrophes. People and Pokemon around the world were frightened by this worldwide destruction. In each region, it was happening fast and unanimously. This worldwide destruction, many had to flee from the act of carnage erupting, but many lives, thousands, millions, were just slowly dying. Even gym leaders, elite trainers, champions, alongside legendary Pokemon, all around the world tried to stop these threats, but to no effect. Governments crumbled, society snapped, gyms aren't a thing anymore. people in Pokemon were either scared or dead. The lucky ones hid, like myself and my crew. Gods just went missing. We prayed to almost every legendary, even Arceus, but nothing. Thanks to a couple monks that survived, we determined a lot of them actually went missing. This was basically the end of the world. Her voice is very shaky as she's describing this. But from these ashes, we brought something new. Society pitched in and helped build cities from what we could find around of this catastrophe. People and Pokemon thrived, and we continued to work together to create something better, hopefully. Some of us live in that beautiful city over there, Draxman City. One's rejected by society. Well, welcome to Bronze City. Oh, and Citrine, my name, since you want to know so bad. Hold on, I'm on the wrong page. Oh, these are not the people. Archives. There we go. My name is Tessa. I'm a former guild member from Draxmoon that realized that the president is a total dick, so I left.
Huh.
By that, do you mean he was like the former mayor of Geotopia?
No, I don't really pay attention to politics, but he was acting like a jerk, and
Citrine?
you know, he kept hiding things from my troop. My troop got killed. I went to him and complained about it, and he said every team is easily replaceable thanks to Drex, New Moon's City for the hope for the future. Blah 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 shit. So I moved on. Yeah.
Citrine, no matter what we heard, it would not have been as bad as that mayor.
I grip my ribbon. If I meet him, I'm strangling him.
Citrine, calm down.
I've tried, but his security is tighter than, well, Combish. She says this as if a region you guys have never heard of before. Anyway, as you guys walk down the stairs and outside the building, you kind of see sort of like a small, villagey, bizarre type of campground. There's lots of people. They look a lot of very wounded. Some are wearing pretty poor clothes. But there's like LED lights underneath everyone. Even Tessa, as you've noticed. There's a couple of kids running around. And she's like, this is Bronze City. These are some of the people I helped escape out of those abandoned woods. My team still looks for survivors or Pokemon that will help our cause. Sadly, New Moon won't let us back in the city because they're afraid to keep their city not pure and all that. But we make do with what we can. And
Pure.
They still keep security outside just in case people are trying to get in or out or something gets in that will eventually get to New Moon City, but that's as far as they kind of care of us. There's some of us that still do forbidden trades in between the city, so we can, survive at least tomorrow. But from what you guys are telling me, something worse is going to come, and, well, I'm not waiting.
Fair enough.
What does he mean?
Alright, Citrine, what?
What does he mean by not pure?
Well, everyone who has experienced the explosions of this weird black energy, she kind of like smacks her wrist a little bit and she exposes like this weird electric energy running through her body. When people die, we turn into those things you saw, based on whatever Pokemon element we turn into. If you fall under a psychic, steel, or electric type, you kind of just turn to dust. Everyone's infected. Some people in New Moon City have synthesizers which can lessen or purify them, but only to a certain degree. It's not permanent. So everyone who dies here is eventually going to turn into those things. Sad enough. Whether of natural causes or a bullet to the head.
Okay.
I hug Tessa.
Milo, you said you were going to say something?
Well, with the tight security, well, it's a good thing we're kind of known for sneaking into places, I guess.
My team is also, as she's getting squeezed by Citrine, my team is also expert in that. She pats Citrine to get off. Sorry, I'm not a very touchy person.
Sorry, it's just...
You do know Citrine's gonna go into the past and change that, right?
He's welcome to try, but the last person who hugged me... Well, he looks like that bug thing now. Or did.
Gotcha.
Those things are called invaders. Those are the corpses of many people that died.
Name. Very creative name.
No, I didn't come up with it.
Fair enough.
Everyone looks at the screen. The fourth wall. There's different... Oh, yeah. What's up, Milo?
Did you ever hear about anything about Yumi for my kids?
I don't know a Yumi or... I don't know about anything of your kids, sorry.
Did you ever hear of a Jacqueline?
Sorry, no.
Does the name Bobbert ring a bell?
Oh, Bobbert? Oh, yeah, he's world famous. Oh, was until he died on the battlefield.
Gosh, dang it! We can't have anything.
Jacqueline would have been Bobbert's daughter.
Oh, okay. I only know about Bobbert and Meemaw. They led the charge on the first attack, but well, an invader ate them.
Brave souls.
Bert tasted good because he's very salty.
These invaders
Milo
turn into different elemental creatures. Those with dark attributes turn into a slasher, bug type insectoids. Fire is fear flares. Flying types are glarins. Fighting types are grim smashes. Ice types are frostbones. Poison is hazmares. Water is trench. Grass is rosethorn. Ground is gilas. Ghosts are zomblips. Normal types are wanderers. Fairy types are grim glitches. Rock types are wreckers, and dragon types, well, you saw the berserker. So.
What did Bobbert become? An angel.
We don't know. He got eaten. But good to know when I die I'll be a hazmare, so stay away from my mouth, I guess.
Noted.
I like poison types, I'm sorry. They're just cool.
It's fair. I have a thing for water dragon serpents, so...
Well, then you might die as one of those.
Unfortunately, that means I turn to dust.
Oh yeah, you are electric.
Well...
Depressing. Anyway,
Oh, by the way, that's sneaking into places. Yeah, we are shockingly good at that. I heard according to you, your team's good as well. But gosh, how many
As you
places
say, a guy behind him with an eye patch goes, "Hey Tessa, you found new people?" She says, "As a matter of fact, yes. Everyone, this is Gregory. He is my speed, my scout, my eyes and ears. Well, ears, funny. This is the people you brought." Yeah. Everyone who is associated with Gregory and the teams slowly start coming up as well. You guys see sort of like some dude who's like crouched, hanging over, got his hands in his pockets. He's leaning on a couple of boxes. A short, fat dude with circle glasses and buck teeth. This a black woman with red hair. She seems to like smile in a way that's like hypery, and this girl with pink hair that's long in the front, but black in the back. As Tessa's long blonde hair is sort of encapped by some light purples. It's like, everyone, this is my team. We sort of run and get supplies, Pokemon, people to rescue as well. That grouchy guy in the corner is Liam. This little guy is Marv. This is my muscle, Ashlyn. Trixie is this one's name as she pets the long hair girl's shoulders, and you've already met Gregory. We are Gamma Squad. Because Alpha, Beta, and Delta have already died.
Okay.
Marv pushes up his glasses and sort of waddles over. We are the last defense. Yeah, yes, you are, Marv. She puts like an arm over his. He's autistic, so just smile and wave, and just
It's all good.
I mean, so am I, and
Oh, so you understand how to like handle? I shouldn't say it like that. Work with.
I look back at Citrine. Yeah, we'll put it that way.
Why are you looking at me?
This one muscle guy kind of comes in and goes, "Hey, Tessa, we're out of food." He's like throwing a frying pan around in his arms. He's like, "The hell am I supposed to get?" She knocks the frying pan out, does a weird hand trick around, and like points it toward his neck. He's like, "Figure it out. Quit asking me." Then just bonks him on the head with it, and he falls over.
Okay. You have skill with a frying pan.
Of course I do. My dad taught me.
Makes sense.
Even though I'm not looking at anyone, I am sort of giving a slight smile.
Silently proud. Just thinking, that's my girl. That's my girl.
Yeah, people in New Moon City call us the Resistance or the Rogues or fucking whatever. Look, we're actually trying to help people. They just have like fun little games in their neon pretty city while we're actually trying to survive out here, so.
I respect it.
Yeah. It's a lot like Team Umbra back in Geotopia, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah.
I don't know a Team Umbra, but yeah, they're living the fancy life, and we're here just trying to live to tomorrow.
Makes sense.
Steven and Citrine. I wonder if they rebranded then.
Who knows? It's all good, though. I can only hope that they are fine. I mean, they can turn into shadows, which is, like, terrifying. Maybe it helps.
Yeah, hopefully.
Would you guys be willing to work with my Gamma Squad?
Yes.
Okay. We can hook you up with some gear. For some reason, you guys aren't wearing power. Right, you kind of just. Right. We can hook you at least up with one Pokemon we found. Each.
That sounds nice. Probably would help.
Alright, well, to get your power system, you're going to need to sneak in the city, should Milo here suggest that you guys are good at it. To be available in the city, you guys need to be two things. One, you need to make it look like you guys are nowhere near infected, or at least purified, as they fucking say. And two, you at least need one Pokemon on you. So, just simply show them the Pokemon we're gonna give you, and you'll be okay. As for the infected thing, we'll put something in your skin that will kind of like die within 10 seconds of you passing the gate, and you'll be fine. It's like a little micro bug. It's not perfect, but it's what we have.
All right. Even though we were barely near those explosions.
Oh, the explosions I'm talking about happened years ago. They were big, black, and distorted looking. And...
Then shouldn't the three of us be fine?
What do you mean? Anyone who touches these lands is infected. They all got zapped by purple lightning when the occurrence happened. Anyone who sails to a new land gets immediately covered in this energy.
We didn't exactly get
were,
zapped.
No, we were protected by a bubble.
I'm sorry, you guys what?
You're not gonna believe it. I can already. Well, you know what? You might just because of who we are. But while we came here from the sky, the Pokemon apparently couldn't send us to the floor. And as we were falling, suddenly a bubble was placed in front of us that it was bluish, and it protected us from the lightning that was coming towards us.
Weird.
And it was strong. And when we landed, it was strong enough to literally displace 2 trees.
Yeah, that did happen as well.
Oh shit.
But I don't think that part's important.
I mean, it shows how strong whatever gave us the bubble was.
Okay, well, here, let me. The knocked out guy eventually like comes to and like hands her like this weird scanner thing, and she's like, "Give me each of your arms."
Okay.
I give her my arm.
She like hovers over each one of your arms, and it shows a perfect score, which astounds her and goes, "Holy shit, you guys are telling the truth. Whatever protected you up there, you guys aren't infected at all. If anything, nothing. You guys kind of have a weird antibody energy reading, actually. Like, actively, where you're standing, black energy is supposed to go into you, but, like, whatever's in you is preventing that from even attempting. Holy fucking shit.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that is actually purified. Wow. Fuck, whoever's doing this is... I guess you guys are on a mission.
Oh yeah. Have you ever heard of a Pokemon? I described the one that I saw in that premonition to Tessa. Have you ever heard about that?
No, I've never heard of a Pokemon like that, actually. No, sorry.
Was the bubble the same color, actually?
From what Citrine described and what the three of you saw, yes.
Maybe the legendary is the one that gave it to us. Or whatever the Pokemon was.
I guess she really wants us to help her. And I made a promise to her, and I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, can you stop sleep screaming, by the way? That was, like, really annoying. I get why, and I respect it, but, like, it was really weird.
Well, excuse me for having those nightmares of that time I was in that Pokemon Hunter's truck.
Okay, Citrine.
You never told me anything about that. Nor did Mom.
Yeah.
It's a long story. I haven't even heard all of it.
Yeah, I don't like talking about that.
No, I get it.
And can you tell everyone to stop looking at me like that?
She kind of turns around and gives everyone a look, and they just back off.
That was easy.
So, do you guys want your Pokemon, I guess? I guess step 1's complete.
Yeah, apparently. But,
Well,
yeah.
Let's meet the Pokemon.
She gestures over, and she goes, "If you don't like any of these, we got a couple of Eevees over here. Sadly, all Pikachus are extinct." Much
Okay.
other Pokemon, but we've still got some around, and like I said, we're trying to save some. We got a couple of Eevees over here if you want any of them, but if you don't, we have these three. You guys can decide amongst yourselves since there's three of you and there's three of these things. So
just looks at the camera. So you see, anyone out there who needs to catch a Pikachu in every single region, you can't.
I
So,
just hit Steven upside the back of the head for no reason.
so I'm told these things are actually convergent mon, that they're supposed to look like something else that certain people give to trainers, but if you're asking me, these are the only versions of these I've ever seen, so here.
We'll see.
The first Pokemon she introduces you is something called Rosasaur.
Oh,
Look at it and nearly scream with joy.
Alright, we know what Milo's picking.
Rosasaur. The second thing she introduces is something called Wochar.
Oh.
And the final thing is something called Punkleo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I heard they're related to not related, but they kind of look like something called Bulbasaur, Chimchar, and Poplio, but I've never heard of these things. Look, these are the only things of them I've ever seen. So,
I've seen pictures of the
she points to the
originals,
Rosasaur and goes, that thing's Grass Fairy type, points to Wochar. That thing's Fire Dragon, and Punkleo, and that thing's Water Dark.
Alright,
So,
Milo, you probably already know which one you want based on the scream. Am I right?
Give me the boy.
Yep.
Are you sure it's a boy?
Hold on.
Bum bum bum. Bubba,
It's a
it's a
boy.
girl.
Yeah, it's a boy. It's a boy.
Okay. Alright.
It's the train. I just know things.
Okay, so Steven, are you going with your tradition of going with the water, or would you like to go with fire this time?
The water's already been chosen, unfortunately.
Bulbasaur was the grass.
What?
Yeah, Rosasaur is Grass Fairy type.
Oh, you said freaking. It sounded like you said the Chim thing was the one based on Chimchar was the Grass Fairy. You messed that up for me, so that was confusing.
Oh, I said grass second, so you probably got confused with that.
Chimchar
You said fairy
is fire
grass.
dragon.
You said fairy grass and then said the name of the Pokemon. You didn't say Rosasaur yet, so I was confused. All right.
I said that thing, so yeah, my bad.
All right.
So yeah, Wochar is Fire Dragon. Punkleo is Water Dark.
All right, I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Yeah.
At first, I was gonna go with that Chimchar because it looked amazing, but then I see this Punkleo.
Okay.
And I don't know why it speaks to me.
So I'm going. Why?
going.
Maybe it's because you have a tendency to be around dangerous water type Pokemon.
Findra just in the past, like, yep, that's true.
Oh, it's not just Findra. Let's remember your Blaziken and Tycho too.
Yeah, I'm just surrounded by water types that if they wanted to, they could kill me in an instant.
So you're picking up Punkleo?
Yeah, I'll pick up Punkleo. I'm sure he won't kill me. Right?
Citrine, you okay with that?
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yes.
All right. Punkleo is yours. Which means, Citrine, do you want Wochar or do you want just an Eevee?
One of us.
Yeah, I'll take Wochar. Ryder, I can't. I'm in the middle of something, but I know you can get to sleep by yourself. But I will stay in the room with you, okay?
Alright, Citrine collects Wochar. Do you guys want to nickname them?
I don't nickname Pokemon, so I'm good.
Okay. Milo, do you want a nickname, Rosasaur?
Unless it's funny.
Come up with a name later, because I cannot think of one right now.
Okay, Citrine, do you want a nickname, Wochar?
Anybody got an idea for a name of a flying monkey?
Oz.
I
Hello,
mean,
Oz.
He just took it. Okay.
it fits. All right, Oz. I'm not gonna make the movesets yet because there's not really a battle that I'm gonna segment tonight. I'll probably hook one up tomorrow for you
It
guys.
is almost 12. Yeah, man.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap up with this next mission then, real quick. All right, so you guys have your Pokemon. I'll lead you guys to the safest way we can get to New Moon City. I know a guy. He can get you guys your power suits.
I was about to ask about that. All right, cool.
All right, guys, come with me. You five, stay in your positions, please. Yes, of course, man. As all of you go toward this metallic-looking gate, she lifts up the grated fence wire and goes, "Okay, you guys have to go through. I'll meet up with you guys back here for extraction." She places like a weird-looking wrist thing. This thing serves as a Pokedex, as a map, and also as a communicator. You guys contact me, I will not contact you. How to get to Auto Shop? You head north, and then you head to West Street.
What?
All
Back
right.
at Steven and Citrine. Did you hear that, guys?
You did not
West
say what
Street.
I think you said.
It's
said
West. It's a direction, guys.
It's a street, not a direction.
We are not having this argument in the middle of an apocalypse.
Fucking Milo just West.
I'm 100% texting Kat about that, by the way. Okay, but seriously, it's a street, not a direction. So technically, I'm still right.
She hands Milo this pink-looking card and goes, "Show Otto this. He'll hook you up for free.
Thank you.
Quickly and try not to get caught, okay?"
Tessa, for the record, even though I just met you for the first time, I'm already really proud of what you've done.
She kind of looks down and goes, "Well, let me get over the fact that you still kind of went missing, now that I'm slowly realizing you didn't abandon us by choice. But you're gonna have to give me time."
I know.
I promise, when we get back, he is going to take so much care of you.
I can take care of myself. As she says this and slowly turns around, her mask slowly comes undone, and you guys can sort of see like a small little puncture in her cheek as she fixes her mask.
Okay.
It does start raining, but as you guys venture a little forward, a couple of hovering cars move, some people on hover bikes roll over you, and a security cart kind of like stops you guys with a Pokemon you guys have never seen before. Hold it. Security check. Where are you guys heading?
The supermarket?
Auto shop.
Oh, you guys are heading to West Street, huh? Alright. Show me, show me some Pokemon you guys have or something.
Okay, here you go.
The three of you show off the Pokeball that you guys have, and the Pokemon that is right next to the security guard kind of sniffs at it and makes like a sort of like gesture toward like the electricity that's going through the ball. This is the Pokemon that it looks like. Yarp, yarp, yarp.
I thought you were gonna say carp for a second. I was be like, what?
He looks down and goes, alright, Sparkweiler, is there anything? Spark. Yeah. He goes, okay. You guys are free to go. Keep going. Be careful.
Thank you.
You guys pass a couple of metallic gates and they light green. And as you do, you see like all of these hover cars and light up billboards, and it pretty much just looks like Final City in Napaj, but like more lit up, more neon. There's some hang pipes everywhere. Some Pokemon are flying and jumping on some buildings. And you hear like one of the billboards just overly loud as it just goes in. Make sure you tune in tonight for today's Quiz Bowl, coming at you from all week long. And you see a couple of warrior-like people sort of like fighting these blip creatures like E's, like they've been practicing all their lives. Our possible city, New Moon, is brought to you by the Defenders. Our Defenders will keep your city safe, and you for a better tomorrow.
Oh, we'll make a better tomorrow.
Steven, Milo, can I ask you guys to do something for me?
Depends.
Sure. What's up?
If I hear anyone in this city talk about the resistance, please restrain me, because if you don't, I'm punching them in the face.
Oh, trust me. I'll restrain you. It'll be just like when we were kids, when I'd beat the shit out of you sometimes.
And you kept getting attacked by Pokemon afterwards.
Hey, I still won.
Didn't you like fly into a tree even back then, Steven?
Who said that? Hold on.
He just
Who
God
said
just.
that? Who the frick?
Oh yeah! There was that random Grizzap that threw you into a tree.
My life is nothing but pain, alright?
You hear just at the corner of Wee Street, you hear some guy who is like putting together something, while you hear clanging. He's just like, "Get your know out of pots here. I can help you fix with any kind of misleaked armor patch you need. Come and get it. Half price now. You want a new metallic arm? I got you, fella."
Who the fuck? Who did they say
Hey,
they
look,
were?
Shady.
Probably,
Sorry, what's up?
yeah. I was just wondering, who the frick is that guy?
You look over his shop and it says autos.
Oh, that's the guy.
And that's where we're gonna end it tonight, because it's midnight for them.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's actually midnight, yeah.
I'm gonna wrap up here. Anyway. His Pokemon that he's working with behind him, shown in the chat, actually kind of looks at you three, and then looks back at what he's doing. He's like, "What are you glaring at now, tool shred?" And he looks at you three and goes, "I haven't seen you faces around here. Where are y'all from?"
Pink pamphlet. We should show that to them.
Pink. Oh, I have the pink fanfit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Pink pamphlet.
Wait, which one of us has the bracelet?
All of you
We
have
all
bracelets.
Have a bracelet. It's a
Well, you didn't say it
Pokedex
was more
map
than-
and everything.
Well, you didn't say it was more than one. You just
You can
implied
infer,
it was one.
Citrine.
I did say that, like, all of you got one.
Alright, so.
Moving on, ignoring Citrine's stupidity.
I hit Steven upside the head.
Milo, you said you handed him the pink thing?
Yes.
He's like, "What you got there now?" He like sort of lowers his like mechanical goggle things, and he just looks at it and goes, Right then, I'm in the back." As he does, Tool Shred kind of like quickly puts like a vest over all of you that kind of like its nanobots kind of blend in with the outfits you're already wearing. And then he gestures for the three of you to take a seat.
We probably should get better clothes than just our pajamas later on.
If you guys want a clothes shop, I can get you some decent looking clothes. Or you can ask the military. It matters not. Though,
No,
I should hook
there's
you
no
up
way
with
I'm
some
asking the
funds.
there's no way I'm asking the military anything.
Your choice. Anyway, this is me pal Toolshed here. Toolshed can hook you up with anything. He puts one hand over the table and goes, so, what you lot doing around these parts? And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Oh, shoot. Do we tell the truth or do we lie?
That will be tomorrow's decision. Now, as we're ending it, I actually kind of want to like figure out the stats now, if that is okay.
Sure.
We could do it tomorrow before we start.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Yeah, it is really good, actually.
I'm not gonna do all your typical D&D stats, but I figured that with these power suits now, you guys are gonna get like your dexterities, your strength, your speed, all that shit. The details of these power suits will be revealed tomorrow, same time, 8:30. So, how was everyone's first campaign?
I thought it went good. I enjoyed it.
Kind of got hit with a lot there.
I enjoyed it, so it's all good.
This is gonna be very taxing on me already.
He met his child.
You already found your kid. I gotta find mine.
Just
How old my kid is? Well, I know Mike can be pregnant now.
just a reminder. Just a reminder. Citrine fucks.
It's a gasping Spider-Man meme.
Which just means I am now demisexual.
Alright, guys. So, until tomorrow, I guess, as we continue this.
I completely forgot about my joke I was gonna do where it's just like well, this is a Tuesday for me anyway. Forgot I was gonna do that. I need to start doing that now.
I mean, you can't still make that joke like as like something disastrous happens and everyone's like, oh my god, and you're like, this is a Tuesday for me.
It's all good. Why aren't you screaming? I'm used to this.
I'm used to this shit.
Trust me, this is a common occurrence.
I am no stranger to these feelings.
Oh, I just realized something because I just remembered something.
Yeah.
You said this season was primarily focusing on Milo. If it's already taxing on me, Coda, I am so sorry.
I am very scared.
I already got his permission because I was like, all right, who wants to get trauma this season?
You can give like obviously I'm going to accept if you give me a bit of trauma, but if you actually like full on,
yeah, that was sort of the bit I gave to Calvin, and I'm gonna give you a little bit, of course,
gosh.
but like Milo's gonna get the boot.
Hey, and during season 2, I was literally saying season 3 was gonna break me. It's already starting to.
Yep.
It sounded like there was a reverb there on your laugh.
Well,
I
I
think it was just
mean,
an echo, but yeah.
Yeah, it's an echo. Alright, guys, so tomorrow, 8:30, we continue Campaign 2.
Yeah.
Alright. Don't be late, otherwise the Irish people will come after you.
Again, we want this.
That makes me wonder, what would they buy in Auto Store?
Well, they got many things at Auto Store, but you'll find out tomorrow.
You'll find out what the Irish people want tomorrow.
The Irish people. Alright. Gotta get you more.